In the meantime, President Trump is tweeting his support for Karen Handel, of course, the Republican candidate, while slamming Democrat Jon Ossoff, the Georgia GOP party chairman John Watson, on what this race means to him. And you know, Mr. Watson, a lot has been made of the fact that this is seen as a sort of a verdict on Donald Trump, and that this is what's going on here. Do you see it that way?
First of all, good afternoon, Neil. It's an honor to be on your show. And while I certainly would want to do nothing to hurt your ratings, I do have to first say, if you are a person living in Georgia's 6th Congressional District and you have not voted, please turn off the TV now and do so for Karen Handel.
All right, by the way,
Neil,
there is a way they can keep the TV on while they're voting. I mean, they would count as viewers.
Forgive me.
It's quite all right. You're busy on bigger things than just ratings, so I appreciate the magnitude of what you're talking about. But do you get a sense that Republican turnout is very, very heavy? Democrats are saying their turnout is very, very heavy. Suffice it to say, it's going to break turnout records, I'm told. Do you agree with that?
I do, Neil, and look, we've got a rain forecast in Georgia, and I can tell you right now it's raining Republicans in the 6th Congressional District. Reports from the polls have the facts coming in that we're seeing exactly the kind of turnout that we expect and need. Karen's going to win tonight. She's going to win because she's a superior candidate who most closely reflects the values of a red district in a red state. Karen's for balanced budgets. Karen's for tax reform. Karen's for patient-centered health care, the continued war on terrorism. The other guy, Neil, very candidly, we don't know what he's for.
But Karen's still in the race of her life, right? She's still in the race of her life. Now I know this is a problematic district. It was for Donald Trump, that is. I mean, he beat Hillary Clinton by less than 2 points, I guess, and this is the same district Mitt Romney carried by more than 20 points. I think President Trump also in the Georgia primary lost this district to Marco Rubio. And I'm wondering whether President Trump ends up being the drag on Ms. Handel. What's your sense?
I don't think so at all, Neil. Here's the reality. The president has been great. His team has been great. We know that the president has our back in D.C., and we've got the president's back here in Georgia and in the 6th District.
Well, John, do you know why the president didn't
finish the drill?
I'm sorry, sir. Do you know why the president didn't come out to the district? I know he's tweeted and expressed support. Cabinet officials have gone out there. Paul Ryan's been out there. Vice President Pence, Kevin McCarthy, you know, Sonny Perdue, your former governor, of course, who's now the agriculture secretary. So they all were campaigning on her behalf, but not the president himself. Did she not want him to, or he not want to do it himself? What?
Well, the president was here, Neil, and actually I was proud to be in the room with the president and Karen when he came in as a part of his effort to support and applaud the NRA. So look, at the base element, Neil, this remains a local election.
But that was an NRA event, right?
Well, no, and then afterwards, of course, it was a Karen Handel event, and that's where I was and proudly attended. At the end of the day, though, Neil, again, this is a local election. We've got Trump Republicans, we've got moderate Republicans, we've got conservative Republicans from the entire spectrum that are coming out today for Karen. She's going to secure victory for those tax cuts that you talked about that Speaker Ryan wants to make permanent. If you're for that, vote for Karen Handel. If you're for this country continuing its momentum, look at the Dow of today. A vote for Karen is the type of person that will be supportive of the agenda that keeps that Dow, keeps business going, keeps job creation going.
All right. We'll watch very, very closely, sir. Thank you. John Watson, the Georgia GOP party chairman, who almost threw away our entire audience here, but now found a middle ground on those of you who have not voted to keep your TVs on, so you can still count as viewers.